This latest round of storms has people living in low-lying areas on flood watch. We'll tell you where coming up.
I'm Tara Moriarty live in San Francisco, where the Freedom Train honoring Martin Luther King Jr. has arrived, but it got up to a bit of a bumpy start in San Jose. We'll explain why coming up.
Plus, the hope of finding survivors in Haiti is fading while frustration over relief efforts is growing. KTVU News at noon starts now.
Complete Bay Area news coverage starts right now. This is KTVU Channel 2 News at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Ibanez. Our top story this afternoon, the wet weather hitting the Bay Area this week, and this could be the worst series of storms in years. We have live team coverage. Steve Paulson is tracking the rain from the Weather Center, but we begin with Christian Cafton in Kentfield, where residents are concerned about possible flooding. Christian? For the past week or so, our meteorologists here have been predicting that we would get hit by rain pretty hard, and true to his word, Steve Paulson here with the latest.
That is true, Mark, and I think the CHP will be taking people through on some of the higher elevations, have to escort them through because the heavier part of the system is now moving up towards the Sierra Nevada, where it's all turning to snow. It was rain for a while. The snow level went way up. We, though, have seen the front go through. Pressures are now rising, but behind that, we'll get some cool, unstable air, and that could give us some thunderstorm activity. Some of the wind gusts this morning, Point Reyes Lighthouse, 50 plus, Mount Diablo also about 50, Inverness 46, Spring Valley, which is just to the west of Hillsborough, and also San Mateo 40, Santa Rosa, San Jose, anywhere from 24, 25 to about 40 miles per hour. You include Mountain View in there and also SFO. While the first part of our system has come through, what looks to be about 3 or 4 systems this week. Area of low pressure, though, behind that is still going to pinwheel in some very cold, unstable air, and that may give us some hail. Some of the rain totals so far, Cazadero, Russian River, easily over 4. I haven't had an update in a couple of hours. Ben Lomond, Santa Cruz Mountains, 2 3/4. Los Gatos, that's at Lexington Reservoir, by the way, 1.5 inch. Crockett, 1.25 inch. Napa, 1 inch and 15/100. And San Francisco, from our observer Michael there, over 1 inch of rain. So things are adding up. 35 now in Tahoe. Temperature went up. Now it's going down. 50s in the valley, 50s and 60s up and down the coast. But for the Sierra Nevada and also Shasta, Lassen, we have a winter storm warning out. That snow level will now be coming down. That goes until 4 a.m. Tuesday. So the meat, if you will, or the bulk of the system is now going to move up into the valley and also up into the Sierra Nevada. Look at the systems. They're lined up. We had one today, another one Tuesday night, and then another one Wednesday night. There will be some locations that pick up about a foot of rain, I think, somewhere maybe Marin County, Santa Cruz Mountains, also up in the Russian River. But for right now, what we're looking at is that big old low and the next system coming in rapidly behind that. So wind and rain then tailing off. The wind will still be with us and then turning kind of showery, possible thunderstorms later today. And wind advisories, they go up, they come down, so just stay tuned. Now, it is rather mild right now, 50s and 60s, but we expect that cool air to start working its way in. And Mark, we've been talking about this for a while, as you said. Well, it's here. It'll take us through Thursday. Then I think everything goes south to southern California by the end of the week.
I remember in the old days when our NFL teams used to play football in January. We'd always be worried about the conditions of the field.
This is like the old days.
Yeah, no such worries about the football field,
no.
Right? Just all the other stuff.
Nice to have you here on the noon.
Good to be here. Thank you, Steve. Steve Paulson there. Well, the blue natives of the moon Pandora are producing the gold for the movie Avatar. The animated blockbuster snagged the awards and honors for director James Cameron at the Golden Globes, and one often overlooked veteran actor finally gets his due. And just a reminder that our next newscast on KTVU is coming up at 5 o'clock. And the Bay Area is hit with a series of storms. We'll have the latest forecast and team coverage from those communities hit hardest. And in Haiti, emergency workers from around the world are in a desperate race against time to bring relief work to the earthquake survivors. We'll have an update. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'm Mark Ibanez. Have a great and safe Martin Luther King Day.